Okay, let's take an example now to understand how Hamming method is used for one bit error correction. Okay, I'll take one example. So let me write it here. Example of Hamming method for one bit error correction. Please understand that you can expect a problem on this, and also you will have to write a program in your lab for this Hamming method. So, okay, it will be a good exercise, one bit error correction. So what we'll do is we will take a data set. Let's say we assume our data bits is something like this. I get the following data from network layer. I mean hypothetical 1000. This is my data. So how many bits I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 bits of data. 7 bit data. So I need to have how many check bits? 1, 2, 4, 8. 8 can come, right? So therefore I need to have 4 check bits. 1, 2, 4 and 8. So what I will do is I will formulate the code word now. And moreover, let us say we are following even parity. That means even number of ones. We should have even number of ones. We follow even parity. So this also has to be given. So what code word is nothing but m bits of data. These are m bits plus r check bits. So how many check bits are needed here? Because I need to fill up these at positions 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7, right? Because 1, 2 is already occupied. 4 is also occupied. So 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. So therefore I need up to 11 bits. So out of 11 bits, 7 bits are filled up with data. So I need 4 bits of checks. 4 check bits are needed. 4 check bits. 4 parity bits or 4 check bits are needed. So total size of the code word become how much? 7 plus 4, 11. 7 plus 4, 11. So that is the first computation. So what I will do? I will write all first numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And maybe I will take it slightly left, or maybe I have to write it here. So let us write, no problem. So check bits will be at what positions now? 1, 2, powers of 2, 4, 8, 4 check bits will be at positions 1, 2, 4 and 8. Remaining bit positions are occupied with data. The data is already known to us. So therefore we need to fill up the data bits. So I will fill up the data bits here at starting from position 3. So I will fill up these values. So 3 is 1, 4 cannot. So therefore 5, 6, 7. So 1, 0, 0, 1, 5, 6, 7. Then 8 I cannot. 9, 10, 11. So this last 3 zeros should be filled up here. This is the first step. So code word I am following. I am preparing the code word having m plus r bits. So m bits I have already filled up. The data is 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. So these check bits I have to compute now. 1, 2, 4, 8. 4 check bit values have to be computed by taking what? Even parity into consideration. Even parity into consideration. So what, and to fill up that, to know that, I should follow this approach. Now the check bit value 1 following even parity is influenced by the collection of the bits at positions 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Let us see. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. I'll put it for temporarily. I will mark so that you have understood. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Now look at these values. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. These are all data bits. So right now, what is the parity of these data bits? So 3, 5, 1, 0. So this is 1. These 2 ones. 3, 5, 7 up to 2 ones I have 1, 1, 2 ones. Then 9 and 11 are 0, 0. So together 3, 5, 7 and 11, 9 and 11. Again I repeat, 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11. In these bit positions, how many numbers of ones I have? 1, 2. 2 ones. It is already even. So therefore what should be the value of 1? 0. Why? Together 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11, total number of values of ones in this should be even. So I have two evens, two ones, so even. That is the meaning. Alright. Now come to 2. Now to decide what is the parity value of bit 2 should be, you have to look at the parities of bit positions 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11. 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11. How did we arrive at this? I have already explained to you earlier. 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11. So let us mark. So I will remove this earlier ones which was done for 1. Now I am doing for 2. So the parity of bit 2, again I repeat, is dependent on 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11. So let us write 2, 3, 6, 7, look at that, 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11, 10, 11. So let us look already at these bit positions. What are the values? What is the total number of ones I have in these bit positions? So 3 and 6 is 1, 7, so again 2 ones, and 10, 11, 0. So already it has 2 ones, it is even, so value of bit 2 which should be 0. Why? Because 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11, total number of ones should be even. So I have already 2 ones here, so therefore this should be 0. Now come to bit position 4. So look at 4. Look at the parity computations of 4. So 4 is decided by 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 will not compute, because for 4, what did we said? The bit position at 4 should be 1. So what are that? This is 4, 5, 6, 7. At 8, like 1, 0, 0, 0 will not have, 9 will not have, 10 will not have, 11, 12, or after 11 it comes. So therefore only we have to look at bit positions 4, 5, 6, 7. So I will remove this and mark again for 4. For 4. So let us calculate. So 4, 5, 6, 7 directly. Now in these 4 bits, these 3 bits are already having one single one which is odd. So I want even. So what should be the value of 4? 4 should be 1. So that 4, 5, 6, 7, when you take these 4 bits, total number of ones here should be even. So I have now total even parity. So parity of earlier 2 bits were zeros. Now the parity of 4 is 1. Got my point? Okay. Now finally last 8. So for 8, look at that. For 8, the values of bit positions 8, 9, 10, 11 should be considered, should be looked into. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11. So these already zeros, so no ones. So therefore what should be this value? This should also be 0. This should also be 0. So this is what is called my 11-bit code word. 11-bit code word. This is how we computed the parity. So I am underlining the code words values, the parity that we got. This is the parity we computed. This is the parity we computed. This is the one we computed. This also we computed. So these are parity values, parity bits computed. Parity bits computed following even parity. The first step you have to understand. So now this code word will be sent. This code word will be sent from sender to receiver. So I will write it in the next page. So what do I have? 00, 11, 00. I will write it. So I have, so sender sends, sender sends. So again I repeat, 00, 11, 00, 00, 11, 00, 00, 11, 00, 1 4 zeros, 1 4 zeros, 1 followed by 4 zeros. Suppose this is a code word that is sent by the sender, so it goes through the communication channel and comes at the receiver. So receiver receives this. It will first perform framing as we discussed earlier, and after that it goes for error correction using Hamming method. So I take case 1. Case 1, let us say there are no errors. Then how is it going to conclude that there are no errors? How is it going to conclude? So receiver will do what? Will take this code word and arrange them in the same fashion as we did. So I will write it again. So it will take bit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it will put the value 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. then what it does, it initializes the counter to 0. And then, following the previous algorithm, it will recompute the parity of all these based on the approach that we have followed earlier. Recompute the parity. So first it will take 1. Now 1 is dependent on the parity values of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 we said, right? So again we check to totally compute the parity of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Total number of ones are even. So 1 is correct, there is no problem. Then it will take 2. 2 is influenced by what we said? 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11. 2, 3, 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11. Again it will take 2, 3, 6, 7. So all 2 ones. 10, 11, 2, 0. This is also correct. No error. 4. 4 is decided by 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Total number of ones are 2. So therefore no error. 8. What did we say? 8, 9, 10, 11. Already even. So therefore no error. Counter is 0. So that means conclusion is no error. There is no error. Is case 1. Now I will do what next case study I will say there is an error. There is an error in the message. Then how are we going to correct that? Please observe. So what I will do now, I will take the same data set and assume that when I transmit, so I'll take case 2. I will write case 2. Case 2. So sender will transmit with an error now. Okay. So what is that message? Let us see. 0011. So bit number, for example, 5 let us take. Okay. So 0011 0011 0011 again 001 001 001 4 zeros. 1 2 3 4 4. Is it correct? 2 2 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Correct. Again check it again. 00. This is what sender has sent. Sender is sending this as a data unit. This is the code word. It's being sent on the communication channel code word. So 0011. Check it again. 0011 0001. So this has to be sent on the communication channel as I said earlier, and here I will have the receiver. So now earlier we said we have received the same data as it is without any error. Now let us say, for example, receiver receives with 1 bit error. So this bit position 1 2 3 4 5. So I will, let us say receiver has received like this. Receiver has received it like this. What? 0011 1. Okay. 01 0000. This is what receiver has received. This is what receiver has received this. So after framing it, it will subject this to error correction. It will give it to error correction module. So what will we do? We'll repeat the same algorithm module, error correction module. We'll repeat the same algorithm. So here if you observe this bit 0011, okay, after that we had 0 originally and 0 has been inverted with 1. So this is the error. How is it going to detect that? We have to see. So what we do, like earlier occasion, we will write the bit positions. So 11 bits I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay. So received code is written as it is 00 111 I have, then 01 01, then we have 4 zeros. Okay. Now start with parity bit 1. So what did we said? We have to look at parity of 2 together 1 3 5 7 9 11. So let us work out. So calculate the number of ones present in these collection of bits 1 3 5 7 9 11. 1 3 3 5. So we have, I'll put tick marks for you so that there is no confusion. So at this, here I have 0, here I have 1 1 1 1, then I have 0 0. So total how many ones I have? Look at that. I have here also 1, here also 1, here also 1. 3 ones I have. Odd parity. Sent was even parity, but now it is odd parity. So therefore counter is incremented from 0 to 1. Why? 1 bit is in error. The parity of the collection of these bits has become odd. Look at that again. 1 3 5 7 9. So I have 3 1 5 1 7 1, 3 ones odd. It should have been even. So 1 is in error. Next 2. The parity of 2 is forced by what? Again I write 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11. So 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11. Check it. 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11. So again I remove this and mark. So 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11. So 2, 3 here I have 1, 6, 7 I have 1. So total so far 2 ones, 10, 11, no 1. So therefore totally in these bits the number of ones are 2 here and here. Number of ones 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11. So number of ones are 2. This is correct. No error. 2 is not in error. I will go for 4 next. What did we set for 4? Look at that. 4 is controlled by 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. So remove this. So 4, 5, 6, 7. What is the number of ones? Come on. Number of ones were originally even, but now it has become odd. 1, 2, 3. 3 ones. Odd. This is error. The counter is added plus 4. Then I will look for 8. What did you set for 8? Contributing bits are 8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 9, 10, 11. So remove this. And check the parities of the collection of bits 8, 9, 10, 11. All zeros. Odd. This is correct. No error. So finally now counter is not 0. Like earlier occasion counter was 0. But now at the end of the computation, 2 bits have counter values, have found to be error 1 plus 4. So what is the count? 5. So this means that bit 5 is in error. So therefore, the bit 5 should be inverted now from 1 to 0 or 0 to 1 or 2. So what is the current value? 1. So this should be changed to 0. There's a correction. So when I change it to 0, I get back my original message. Got it? This is how 1 bit error is corrected using Hamming method or Hamming algorithm. Very simple procedure, right? So summarizingly, again, you can watch the video. So what did we said? We talked about the concept of code word having data bits and check bits. Check bits are at powers of 2 and data bits are at other positions. And the check bits contribute to the parity of collection of bits, which I told earlier. Okay. So the property is that to detect D errors, we need to have a distance of D plus 1, and to correct D errors, we need to have a distance of 2D plus 1. So counter is initialized to 0, and then the parity of all the check bits are computed. If the counter finally remains 0, there are no errors, and whatever is the value of the counter together will indicate the bit position in which it is an error. So that is a simple procedure. 2 examples I have given, 2 case studies I have done. So follow this, and based on that, in the class, live class, we will work out some more problems on this. So meanwhile, you can also take other code words and then you try in the same way and try to correct or detect errors with Hamming method. All right. Okay.